Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Earth 2 15.1. Now, as you know, the Forever Evil series had stories for Lex Luthor, Joker, Harley Quinn, Sinestro, Black Adam, and so many others. And one of the stories is meant to feature Deaad, who is the sadist sort of torturer on Apocalypse. And let's get on with his story. It starts off with 5 years ago in Hawaii saying, "So this is how Lucifer felt." And of course, throws the shark away. And we see Deaad gaining his first follower and uses his power to sort of feed on his fear. And we see how in Hawaii, with Deaad saying, "Weak mortal souls, a hint of hatred, humiliation, fear, but all so small. There will is pain within, enough to let me recover." And of course, we kind of see how Deaad manages to control a sort of security guard into letting him in and cause a mass shooting, and saying, "Go have your little fun, man. I'm sure it'll be very pleasant." And of course, sees all the sort of patients and that. And we kind of see how Deaad uses his power to make a man cut himself, and of course, leaves. And 1 year later, we see how he's built his own empire, and turns out the same guy who cut himself has now become one of Deaad's followers, saying, yes, this general is strong, but in the end, only human vengeance brings all that is tasty. And of course, we kind of see how Deaad checks out where Holt Industries is and wants to kind of use the device to find his creator, as well as for Darkseid to bring him back. Of course, we see how he decides to use Cutter and his men to bring them into Prime Earth, and of course try to take the sort of generator that would kind of be their sort of ticket to get to where they need to be. But turns out it's gone, and turns out Michael Holt's disappeared, and if you've read Earth 2 issue 2, he's now stuck on Earth 2. And we see him saying, "No! Enough! Come back to me, unless, fools. Whether Holt is gone, it is beyond my reach for now." And we kind of see how he uses his sadistic powers to basically torture people into becoming his followers. And we see how he even uses 3 other people to point out about their sort of urges, corruptions, and everything else. And we kind of see how Deaad wants to find out more about the creator, and even gets Cutter to bring out their next weapon, Rayouter, if you remember, was basically in the World's Finest series, and decides to use him as their next big weapon. And him saying, "Make the pain stop! Why? Pain will free you from your pitiful humanity. Let you shed it as a snake abandons an outgrown skin. Don't you wish to be more? Don't you wish to serve me, Master?" And of course, we kind of see how he kind of gets the preparations ready, and Deaad finally having enough energy to meet his creator. And of course, we kind of see how he enters in, is interested with his designs and that, but decides to let him be. And of course, we see how in his sort of tower, him worshipping Darkseid, for him to come back for him, and for him to be part of the Apocalypsean army again. And yeah, this is the story. So I think this issue is sort of okay. I get it, the point of the Earth 2 series was just meant to kind of show where the other Apocalypseans are, and keep in mind the point of Rebirth, as well as other DC comics, will later kind of reveal that characters like Darkseid and that in this series were actually Earth 2 counterparts. So I can kind of understand DC having to try and fix things after the new 52 and trying to put things under the rug. But I think this issue still deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.